Good afternoon. It is Saturday, 26th of June, and I'm in the reading nook with a trio of parcels to unbox after a bit of a drought of deliveries by the postman. So let's get to it. Of course, have a nice hot cup of tea. And for those of you who take an interest in such things, it is Yorkshire tea. Other teas are available. So I'm going to start with, let's have a look. I'll start with the smallest. So let's find out what is in this. This is Lands of Legends Mundane Areas. It's not something I immediately recognise. Let's have a look. And I know it's come from drivethrurpg.com, and it is it's an area guide. It's published. Oh, I see. It's Axian Spice. Yes. Yes. Okay. And it's a complete city guide, area guide. And it's actually double cover. So you've got lands. Sorry, let's try this properly. You have lands, mundane areas, and turn it over. You have mundane encounters. So that's an interesting setup. So literally, you have two sections which are upside down to each other, or in relation to each other. So let's deal with the white section first, the mundane areas. Mundane civilizations, we have various facts about places, quite dense text there into the tables, so it's a little difficult to really have anything stand out there. Like the city of pestilence, it says holy city built on thermal springs and heating pools, and most of the citizens work in the healing business, operators, innkeepers, hucksters, etc. It attracts sick people, lepers, plague victims, but the effects of treatments are never certain. The sick are allowed one saving throw per week. In any case, taverns, inns and roads are packed with sick people, and contagious diseases threaten the heroes at every step. So yes, that's not a great start to this place. And we have, so that's civilizations. We have do the same for mountains and deserts. Forests, fresh waters, jungles, mountains and hills. And again, the similar layout. I mean, there's an indication of terrain at the bottom. So you know that could be seen as desert dunes as much as it could be mountaintops. Forests, we have branches. I mean, that's a nice touch in what is otherwise relatively a book that isn't illustrated. We have the flow of water, jungle vines, again, and that's there's even a little bit of that covered in the essentially in the description, in basically the entry boxes. Actual mountains and hills, again a bit more craggier, again with this moon or perhaps sun in silhouette. We onto the plains. We know the plains because there are windmills. So the land of plenty is dotted with pharmacy, hospital and generous people. Finding accommodation in a barn or being invited to genuine and abundant dinners is common, provided the pieces are polite. If they want, every farm must work for them, from repairing a fence to clearing a land of giant centipedes. However, they do not provide rewards because they believe that they perform tasks for free, like true heroes should. We come on to islands, basically an island ship. Again, a little flavour and detail in here. We go on to marshes, and you have the rushes at the bottom. And then we get on to the wastelands, and obviously the tone is fantasy, but obviously that feels very American with the steer. But I mean, as a signifier, it kind of works as an indication of terrain. And then you have sort of the OGL for the end of the fanzine or magazine, one in white, one in black and white. And if we turn over, we have essentially this is encounters, and essentially it's doing the same. So you have civilizations, basically I think the false money, selling an especially valuable good. Explorers are rewarded with ready money but false pirate instead of gold, for example. They will probably find it when they try to pay for something to another merchant, who refuses the money and threatens to report them. The fake money in their possession may cause them trouble with the law, and it's impossible to find anywhere the dishonest merchant, or he would deny everything, and there will be no proof of purchase, of course. So you have things like that, and it's doing the same basically. So desert encounters again with the same style, but again reversed with white on black rather than the standard black on white. So yeah, this is essentially a book of locations encounters that you can add to your the fantasy game of your choice, such as in the swamps and marshes, a large natural raft consisting of a fallen tree and the mass of its roots covered with marsh and shrubs floats in the waters of the swamp. Jumping on it and going along the marsh with a pole might be the fastest way to cross the wetlands. Staying balanced on it, however, is hard, and if explorers fail to arrange their weight or move too much, for example, because of a fight, they might roll over and fall into the water. Okay, so yeah, basically it's quite they say mundane encounters in sort of marshes. Yeah, quite mundane. It could lead to a bit of peril, but yeah. So yes, this interesting little book. I'll review it in due course. It's system neutral, system agnostic, so you can use it with the fantasy setting of your choice, the mechanics of your choice. They're really kind of easy to set up, essentially from the cues that each of the entries gives you. So obviously OSR, Dungeons and Dragons, done, easy. But essentially take the set of mechanics that you want, Savage Worlds or GURPS or whatever, and then adjust as necessary, and it will fit into the setting of your world as well, with a bit of effort upon the part of the game master. So yes, that is Lands of Legends from Axian Spice. I will review this in due course. Probably as part of, I think it's a fanzine. I will probably do as part of the fanzine focus, which will take place, I believe, at the end of August, when we next have a bank holiday. Right. So, and I'll also put a link into it from to the published page as well. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching another unboxing in the Nook. Hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any feedback or comments, then I do take the time to read those and respond. And of course, if you enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook, please do click the like button down below. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to yet more unboxings in the Nook, where you'll see me with parcel, book, and the proverbial nice hot cup of tea, please do click the subscribe button. I appreciate it, and of course I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. Again, thanks for watching. I'll be back again soon with another unboxing in the Nook. Bye for now.